Big player return. Mods getting demoted. Epic level being deleted. Only on HusNews. Hey EATER, welcome back to another brand new video, and it's the second time I am recording this video because I'm an idiot, guys. I'm an idiot. I recorded an entire episode using the wrong microphone, and when I got to editing, I just realized that I used it. I just realized that I did not use the right microphone, and that basically means I wasted a whole lot of time recording the last episode. Boy, you don't know how annoying that is when you record with the wrong microphone, because here, you know what? It literally sounded like I was recording inside of an airplane. Here's a clip. Hey EATER, welcome back to a brand new video. So yeah, that's not really good, but anyways, we're just here to have some fun. We're just gonna talk about some topics which I found were interesting and which also happened very recently. So yeah. So in this episode, we also have an interview with KrmaL. You guys probably know him from like EXO, Falling Up, and those other levels he made, like photos. Yeah. So make sure to watch until the end so you didn't miss that interview. So as always, we're gonna start off with a shout out, and today's shout out goes to Sean. Sean is a very underrated pro player. He's very skilled. He has verified multiple levels, and he's currently also verifying Edge of the Blade. You guys may have seen about Edge of the Blade. Knobbelboy even uploaded a video on it on his channel. Edge of the Blade is a very cool level. I love it. If you want to see more of the verification progress on Edge of the Blade, make sure you guys are subscribed to Sean. He's very close to 2,000 subscribers, so it would be amazing if we could help him hit that 2K mark. So yeah, make sure you guys go to his channel and subscribe. So yeah, the first topic of today is God Eater. God Eater is a level which needs no introduction. Like, I don't think I need to tell anybody what God Eater really is, but if you somehow don't know what God Eater is like one of the most hyped up Jump levels, was one of the best looking Jump levels according to most people in the community at least. But recently God Eater got deleted. Knobbelboy himself requested RedHuseey to delete God Eater from the servers. Knobbelboy himself also deleted all of his God Eater videos from his channel, and the reason is still unknown, and that is mostly because Knobbelboy is legally not allowed to say why he had to delete those levels, not as of now at least. The information will come out later, not today though, and I already talked with Knobbelboy about it, and when he's allowed to give some information, he will definitely hop on the show and have an interview with me to talk about it. But for now, just please stay patient. More information will come out and everything will be fine. Just for now, you just gotta be very patient. It's a very hard time for Knobbelboy. He's going through a lot, so make sure you support him. But the reason why I brought this up isn't just because I wanted to talk about God Eater, but I wanted to talk about people making false accusations towards big companies, basically blaming them for deleting God Eater, which isn't true. Here's a tweet of Ultra Bagel blaming Nintendo, which I can guarantee you it has nothing to do with Nintendo. This story is fake. I was quick to make a comment about it, but he still has a tweet up, probably just to get his likes, I don't know, to get some attention probably. But yeah guys, like, for your own sake, please don't blame any other company, don't accuse them, because some of these companies may actually take it very seriously and they may take legal action towards you because you're accusing them publicly of something they did not do, which could potentially damage their name. For your own safety, if you want to talk about it, try to keep that private instead of public. I'm just trying to help you here. For the same goes for the people who re-uploaded Knobbelboy's God Eater videos, and there have been a lot of people doing that. There is a reason Knobbelboy took those videos down. Why do you think it would be smart for you to re-upload this video? All I'm saying is I suggest you to take those videos down. Either you will get in a lot of problem, the video will get taken down, or Knobbelboy himself will strike you because you're basically stealing his content. I would really suggest you to take those videos down. Next topic is Sineristi. That's the Finnish mega call. I should not do a Finnish accent. I don't know why I keep doing accents. I'm so terrible. But I think it's just funny doing accents. I don't know. Sineristi is a Finnish mega collab hosted by RPG Rocketti. RPG Rocketti gave that level to Sean. Sean is the person who I obviously give the shout out to this episode. Go subscribe. And he made very short work of it. He verified it in like 9,000 attempts. Sean thinks it should be in the bottom of the top 100 list, which I think is fair. Like, the level itself hasn't gotten that much of attention. Like, the video barely has 2,000 views, and I think this level actually deserves a little bit more recognition. It's a pretty cool level, and I love to see like people from a specific nation work together to make a mega collab. I just really love that. I wish the Dutch community was this tight, because trust me, the Dutch community is a mess in Jump Trash. Like, it really is. Why? Because we're Dutch people. Like, Dutch people are never satisfied. One big example is the weather. If it's sunny, it's too hot. If it's cold, it's too cold. If it's raining, it's too wet. You can never satisfy a Dutch person. That's all I'm saying, okay? Next up is a topic I want to talk about, and I'm gonna start off with an example. I'm gonna talk about Bloodlust versus Demos, Knobbelboy versus N level. I've waited a while to talk about this because I wanted to see where the list would put Demos after it got rated, and it is put below Bloodlust. And I think that's kind of funny in a way. Because M-Level made Bloodlust basically to mess with Knobbelboy. He wanted to make a level which is harder than Bloodlust, and it turns out it's not harder. And no, this is not a shot at Infesta. I already talked with Infesta in DMs. I told him it doesn't matter how hard the level is. As long as you make content which you and your viewers enjoy, that's the most important part about being a YouTuber, right? He should not worry too much about the difficulty, and that's what I'm gonna get at later. We shouldn't push Verifier to verify a level which is way too hard or a level they can't enjoy. I really feel like the verifier should decide how hard the level is, what the gameplay should look like. If a verifier thinks this part needs to be buffed or nerfed, let the verifier do that. Because one big complaint I've seen a lot recently is people saying that Extreme Demons aren't fun to play these days, and I truly believe that the reason for that is because most Extreme Demons are just being made to be hard. The amount of times I've seen an Extreme Demon preview with like harder than Bloodlust. Why is that your only way to advertise your level? Is that really the only reason your level exists? I think that's a very, very bad reason to make a level, just so it's harder than a different level. Really? That's so low in my opinion. I truly believe that if you allow the verifier to playtest the level, to nerf what needs to be nerfed, to buff what needs to be nerfed, and fix bugs and etc., a level would be much, much more enjoyable. And I think a lot of pro players can agree on this. I really feel like we should put gameplay as a higher priority than difficulty. And sadly, not enough people are doing this. Hey, but for some more positive news, we have two big returns. And first of all, Brandon Larkin is back to playing Jomlash again. Last year, he said that he was gonna do a few more things before quitting Jomlash to start uploading more diverse content. And he actually did. He did for a while. Sadly, for his sake, it didn't get that much attention. I feel like that's one of the reasons why he decided to return to Jomlash. The classic Brandon Larkin we all know and love is basically back.
Yes! Come on!
And I just want to say welcome back, Brandon. It's been a pleasure to have you around. You're just enjoyable, and I just want more content creators like you in the community. We need more commentators. I'm just happy Brandon's back. The other return is from Timeless Real. So some of you guys may not know who Timeless is until I say this. He's the one who made the Lightning Road. For a lot of people, the Lightning Road was their first demon. It was my first demon, so he made a post on his Jomlash account. Now, obviously, he could have been hacked. It happened with Neptune. It happened with so many others in the past. I doubt that, but we'll just have to see if he's gonna make new levels. If you guys are active on Twitter, you guys probably already knew about this, but Jayuff recently lost his mod. This whole topic started with SWF Capslock making a tweet about Jayuff basically promoting a Discord server in which there was a lot of not safe for work stuff in his newest Jomlash level. Now, what I don't get is RobTop actually ended up rating the level. But I don't want to blame RobTop because I generally don't think RobTop knew about it. More on this later in a second. All I know is that the server is deleted now, so I don't know the real reason why the server got deleted. I think the joke really ran dry real quick after all this controversy around it. A lot of people said Jayuff did this to get demoted, and I think it's true because he himself said already that he wanted to get demoted, and he ended up getting demoted. Pause, an elder mod, which is kind of like the leader of the mods. Like, he always represents the mod team, and he's also the owner, I think, of the official GD Discord server. And he said he got unmodded because of immature behavior, and that SWF Capslock had nothing to do with this. Now, I don't believe that. One major reason why I don't believe that is, like, immature behavior. Jayuff already said he wanted to get demoted. Why did he have to be immature to get demoted? If he doesn't want to be a mod, why can't he just be unmodded? It happened with Panato. When Panato said he wanted to take a break from Jomlash to focus on school, he got unmodded like the same day. Why couldn't the same be done for Jayuff? So there's definitely some truth which is not being told here from both sides, I believe. So yeah, if you guys made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe. And now we're gonna move on to the interview with KrmaL. Thank you, KrmaL, for taking the time to join me in this interview today. I would like to start out with the first question right away, actually. Recently, you haven't been too active with Jomlash, and I was kind of wondering how you are feeling towards the game right now. Like, what do you think of the game, the community, and why don't you upload more often?
In all honesty, the community is, pretty much, I view it the same way as I have for a long time. It's just kind of, I think every game community has like its bad side, and people obviously like to blow that up here, but like it's fine. I really don't upload anymore because I want to only upload progress on EXO, and it's like I just haven't had time to stream it lately, so I just haven't really been doing much. I was planning on uploading some videos of other stuff, but haven't gotten around to it. Just, you know, having a life.
Yeah, I can totally feel you, man. Like I don't have school right now, but I'm doing a lot of Pokemon Go right now with like a lot of friends in real life, and that's kind of including uploads. Life happens.
I think one of the things that makes this community different from others is that the game is sort of like a cult following at this point.
Yeah.
And just like if you play any other game, people get confused and upset. It's like, you know, it seems like some of the people in this community, probably because, you know, there's a large portion of them that's very young, it's just like this is the only video game that exists, you know, and just you cannot escape it. If you play any other game, they're just going to bring it up to you, and it's like that's kind of, you know, fact of life if you're gonna grow your channel off of one game. So I'm not really like surprised or upset by it, but it's just how it is.
It
so
happens
like most of the games I play as of late are just kind of, you know, things I don't even think to bother to upload because I don't think anyone's going to be interested in it.
I mean, I think like you should always try. Like it will never work out if you don't try, right? It worked for others. It worked for others definitely. Take a look at Stickfab. You probably know him. Riot, it worked out for him. Hotball, it worked out for him. C went from talking about cubes to talking about planets, and it just turned out fine, right?
Yeah, well, for me, the thing is, like, I can't really commit to, you know, any one other thing, so I just kind of, like, stick to just, you know, trying out different things on my Twitch channel, because I feel like there's such a huge disconnect between my YouTube audience and me right now. I just have a better time playing on Twitch at this point.
I can understand that. I'm gonna move on to my second question now, which is about EXO and basically your project. As everyone knows, EXO is like the big project you're working on right now, and I was wondering, after EXO is done, like after you verified it, is there anything new gonna come up? Are you working on something, or is it still a secret maybe?
I don't necessarily have anything in the works right now, but I've got a bunch of ideas, but I really just want to focus on EXO right now and then see what comes after, because like I've been working on EXO since like over a year ago. So it's kind of a long time to work on one level, and it's not even like a super intensive level. It's just that I haven't had the time to play the game and stuff, and I've just been kind of lazy. So, you know, I wouldn't say it's the end of my chapter, because the minute I say I'm gonna quit, I know I'm just gonna, like, you know, sort of phase my way back into it eventually.
I mean, I think everybody in GD has that exact same problem.
Yeah, I think the thing is, like, you never truly quit a game. You'll always, like, if you are actually interested in a game at any point, you'll probably come back to it eventually. Me
and Minecraft in a nutshell, I swear. I have a bonus question, which I just come up with, and that's actually, like, there's one thing which makes you and your levels special mostly, and that's the songs. Like, you never go with a song which is used before by any other level, like, at least before you started working on a project.
I mean, sometimes I do.
But does that, like, or is that something you go for, or is that just, does it just happen? Like, you just find a cool song and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna make a level with it. Or is it just, or do you just sometimes ignore a song because, oh, there's already a level out with it, or someone's working on it already?
It tends to be just that. I just, like, you know, I feel like I think the thing that makes the level most recognizable is its song, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand with it, you know, so I try to at least, like, you know, find something new or unique that people might like. I've got like a gigantic list of songs I wanted to try experiment, you know, see what would make for an interesting level. One day I just decided, because I like Eden a lot, I just like searched on Newgrounds, like the tag Eden, because, you know, it's like, what if someone made like an Eden cover or something? And lo and behold, the most recent thing that was uploaded under that tag was that cover like 2 days prior to finding it.
That's actually crazy. Imagine if you had that idea like literally 3 days earlier than that. EXO would not have existed then. That's actually so crazy to think of.
It was even crazier to me because, like, I had already planned on making a level with one of his songs at some point. It wasn't gonna happen. I think that was like supposed to be a collab or something.
It was meant to be.
And collabs just kind of always fall through for me. I feel kind of bad about that.
Anyways, thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like it. If you enjoyed even more, make sure to subscribe. Yes, check out KrmaL's channel in the link in the description down below as well. And yeah, I would like to say goodbye.
Past to think about you, Dad. There's so much shit that I could ask. Like, why am I still haunted by the day that you left? I wake up in the middle of the night with cold sweats. I can't believe this happened. Can't believe you're gone. I should have known it when I woke that something went wrong.